Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Greetings from Prudhoe Bay, Deadhorse, Alaska. Um, we made it. We are staying at the Aurora Hotel, and got some good news and got some bad news. Good news is I'm alive. I made it. I am fine. No injuries, no crashes. So, what more could you ask, right? Bad news is, yeah, as you can saw the last clip there, Goldie has sprung a leak on the radiator. So as of today, as of right now, the alternative are these. Wait for a new radiator to come here for about a week, maybe. That's not an option. I can't stay here for a week. This room is $150 a night, albeit it's free meal, really good buffet, steaks and everything. Second option, they can put some kind of a radiator leak fluid to it, but I just don't feel like riding that all the way down the Dalton Highway. All the way down. I mean, it could get worse on the way, right? I mean, what if it stops in the middle of nowhere? Okay, let's just say I can ride it to Fairbanks. Ride it to Fairbanks. Nobody over there is willing to work on it because the motorcycle is more than 10 years old. Then what? All right, what else? So the option tomorrow is, luckily there are, in this bay there are dozens and dozens of different freight companies and trucking companies. In fact, when they learned that I was a truck driver, they offered me a job. That's crazy. But the other option is to ship it home, and that's where things are going right now. We're in the shipping mode, but since today is Sunday, they cannot get the coats all the way to Milwaukee or to Sheboygan. So we'll have to wait until tomorrow for them to give me a price. But they already warned me that, in fact, there's a guy over here that shipped a small little trailer, I think. I don't know what kind, but it cost him 10 grand to ship a trailer home. And I suspect that's land shipping. This freight company, they're very nice people. What they're going to do is they're going to ship the bike by land in Fairbanks, and then in Fairbanks they're going to put it in a crate, ship it home by air, and they already warned me that could get really expensive. Here are the facts. The motorcycle is a 2008. It's not worth more than $8,000. You look at on Facebook Marketplace, most of the motorcycles in that age are about 8 to 9 grand, and so you ship the bike for, let's just say $3,000, right? Let's say that's my highest limit. Obviously, I'm not going to ship the bike home for 10 grand. Nobody in their right mind would ship a 2008 for $10,000, right? Can we all agree with that? Okay. So again, let's just say I ship it home for 3 grand. it gets down to Sheboygan, to have them look at it, have a new radiator, they're probably going to charge me $1,500 to $2,000. Plus all the logistics and the setting up the appointment, picking it up, all that stuff. I don't know. I know a lot of people concerned is that, well, you should have sentimental value to it. Of course I do. Of course I do. I have a lot of memories with Goldie. But sometimes those memories can get really expensive. Can't afford that. The other option is, I met a guy over here from somewhere near Tombstone, Arizona. He's a motorcycle mechanic enthusiast. He's offered me $1,000. And he said the only reason he's willing to buy it is that he can have something up here to ride around with. According to his word, he said, Goldie will live here until she dies. She will die here in Prudhoe Bay. But I know that if I sell Goldie to, his name is Will Morse. If I sell Goldie to Will, Goldie will have a beautiful home or a nice, responsible person to take care of her. I mean, after all, Will is a motorcycle mechanic. So I think I'm gonna go that route. I really think that that's the way I'm gonna go. For $3,000, I might spend the $3,000 to set it home, but I still don't see the point. I mean, $3,000 is a very conservative price. It can go as high as $10,000. Now, a lot of you would probably be asking, what happened to all your gear? Well, that's all gone. I found a new home for them. There were 2 mechanics that looked at Goldie, diagnosed what the problem was, and I can't just bring all that with me on the plane. So I ended up giving all my camping gear, my tools, my flashlights, whatever else. They have it all. I think it's better just to cut my loss and someday start over. But another aspect to this drama is that if I may borrow from somehow the camera just turned by itself. If I borrow Forrest Gump's phrase, I think my riding days are over. I don't know. I'm not against riding anymore. I'm still want to do it, but I know I could never afford to get another motorcycle, so this is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. And you know, when I started this trip, that's always been on my mind. It has always been in my mind that that this scenario could possibly be for real. I mean, this scenario could possibly be could happen. And I thought to myself, you know, I don't owe a thing to these motorcycles in a trailer. I don't owe anything, you know. I'm not in debt with them. So it's always been on my mind that it could happen this way. And I have accepted that fact. Another aspect or another attitude to have is that what a better way to end a motorcycle journey than Deadhorse, Alaska. I mean, sure, it would have been better if I could ride it home, right? One of those successful stories. But it's just not, it just doesn't work out that way. Sometimes life just doesn't work out the way you want it. But I've already got all what I really want. And the important part is I made it up here. I fulfilled the dream. I made it, and I'm alive. I'm not hurt, and I have learned a lot by doing that. So, am I sorry it happened? Yeah, a little bit. Do I regret doing this? Of course not. Of course not. But whatever attitude or mindset that you use or go with, it is what it is. Some people can use this as a regret. Some people could be sorry about it. Some people could, different people look at it different way. Why is that foggy? I don't know. Yeah, different people have, different aspect of it, or the way of looking at it. To me, I am just reacting to the reality. This is reality. I'm just reacting to what needs to be done. Stop crying about it. Just do it. Do it. Be done with it. Get home. Get back to life. Right? Anyway, I will show you guys the facility here tomorrow. I'm pretty dead tired, so it's amazing how many people live here in Deadhorse, Alaska. It turns out that the people here are from different places, different states, different cities, and they fly in for 2 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever their rotation is. Like, I met a mechanic up here. He says he's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and he flies in and out of Deadhorse, and that's basically what that airport is for. The airport is to fly people in and out of Deadhorse, all workers. In fact, the kitchen chef here are a bunch of Filipinos, and also from what I heard, the housekeepers are Filipinas. They're all from the Philippines. So that's kind of, so again, there's nobody lives here. Nobody is from here. Everybody just flies in and flies out. And there's got to be at least thousands and thousands of people are here, all driving pickup trucks. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace. Alright everybody, this is the famous Aurora Hotel. As you can see, it's better than most Motel 6. The outside doesn't look all that good, but it's really big. Another hallway down there. I bet you they got more than 1,000 rooms in this place, plus 3 stories more. And over here is the restaurant, free buffet, all you can eat, and a snack bar which is open 24 hours a day. All right, we'll catch you guys later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a goodbye to Goldie. As you can see, she's in a very dirty mood. But the owner has given me $1,200 for it, and as I mentioned yesterday, he's a motorcycle mechanic and he intends to ride this all the way over here. According to him, Goldie will live and die here in Prudhoe Bay. So it's sad, but it is reality. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, Goldie. Yeah, gotta go. Imagine that, right? All right, everybody, here's my $150 room. I had to book another night because the flight out of here is not until 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I fly out of here at 6, arrive in Anchorage at, I don't know, 7:30. It leaves at 8, departs Anchorage and arrives in Chicago to Milwaukee. As you can see, it's pretty nice. Got a twin size bed. It's a shared bathroom. There's another person over there, or another room like this over there. Very nice bathroom. Just gotta lock that so that way that nobody comes in there. These are the rest of my gear. This will be a check-in, that will be a check-in, and the rest of my personal stuff. So, as I mentioned, Will already paid me $1,200 on PayPal. I'm gonna give him the title as soon as I get home, and that's pretty much it. It's sad, but I think I'm making a wise decision, because this is, as I mentioned earlier, this is the first major breakdown that Goldie's ever had, and I think it's safe to say that from here on it's just gonna be another one thing and another that's gonna break down. This is where the vehicle starts to nickel and dime you. The latest, by the way, is that the freight company is willing to ship it for $3,500 to Wisconsin. But here's the catch. I had to be in Fairbanks, and I have to arrange and take it somewhere to crate it and then somehow bring it back to the forwarding company. Then they'll ship it, and the crating is a separate, entirely different company charge, and I don't know how much they're gonna charge for crating it. So $3,500. I had to fly to Anchorage back to Fairbanks to arrange the crating, plus the crating cost. What else? And then fly home and ship a motorcycle home that's broken. And the bike is probably, I've seen bikes like that right now at about $8,000, even less, on marketplace, Facebook. I just can't see. It breaks my heart. It really does. Emotionally, I am heartbroken. But I think, sure, if I had a lot of money to spend, yeah, I would spend $10,000 to keep it. But I can't afford to be sentimental. Sentimental value at this point really costs a lot of money, and I don't have it. Don't have it. One of the reasons why I'm quitting now is that, let's just say I limp it home, right? I limp the bike home. When is it gonna start breaking down? Not to mention let's see, the cost of riding it home, gasoline, hotels, food. It'd be just, by the time I get done with all that, the shipping, crating, airfare, everything, I'll have the bike at home in Sheboygan for $10,000, I think. Or no, to ride it home. I don't know. I'm so confused. But either way, here's a story that a lady at the front desk told me. There was a guy that arrived here not more than a week ago that on a motorcycle crashed somewhere, and I don't know, he had to stay in a hotel for a couple of days in pain, shipped the bike home, and that is a disaster, right? That's the kind of story that's a disaster story. My story is, I think it's a win and a lose, but I think it's more than, it is now my option. It's up to me how to take it. Do I take this as a total loss, or do I take it as a win? It's a choice now. It's a choice of attitude and mental choice, that should I take this as a complete loss, or I won. I got here. I fulfilled my dream. Granted, some people come over here and back home from wherever they are, completely successful stories. There's that people there, right? And there's people like me, and then there's that people like that guy that crashed, had a shipped home, had a minute back out of here. That's the worst. We could all agree that is the worst kind of story. There are different kinds of level of success and failures in this adventure vacation thing. And to me, I'm in the middle, or above the middle, I think. I'll take it as a win. It breaks my heart, but I'll take it a win. I'll lick my wounds and get on with it. That's the best that I could do. All night long last night, I keep waking up like that when you experience that you fall asleep and wake up every minute when you have a flu. That's what I was experiencing last night. Oh, the regret, and I felt so sorry and heartbroken. And I had to pray and say, Lord, I'm just going to make a choice, and this is the choice that's the best option that I have. I'll take it. And again, as I told Will, I said, of all the people that I could have sold this bike to, I sold it to a mechanic, a motorcycle mechanic, who was going to enjoy, according to him, he'll be the only guy in Prudhoe Bay with a motorcycle and a Goldwing at that. So Goldie will be in good hands. Not that really matters, but yeah. So if you were in my choice, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? That is the question. I'll keep you guys posted. As I said, I fly out tomorrow. Peace. All right, everybody. This is Colleen Lake, Lake Colleen, here in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. As you can see, there's nothing out there but oil rigs and lots of wind and bitter cold. So this is pretty much it. The best of Deadhorse Alaska view. Yeah. This is the restaurant. There is the buffet. And the buffet is not open all the time, but these here is open all the time. So if you miss the restaurant, you can always come back there and eat something later. Hey everybody, look, I made it, man. Oh, look at that. I forgot to bring my sticker.
You have to go back home.
No.
Come again.
I rode my motorcycle here from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And then when I got here, the motorcycle
Broke?
Yeah, it broke.
You made it here?
Yeah. I sold it.
Just made it.
Anyway, I made it. Welcome to Deadhorse, Alaska, man. Woohoo! All right. Thank you. Okay. Floor after floor. Deck after deck. This is... They got thousands of rooms here. And laundry is over here. The laundry is free. It's the soap and the detergent and everything is already included. You don't need to put any coins, nothing. Just, and then if you can see way over there, that's another endless hallway over there of rooms and stuff. So workers over here, they work for weeks and weeks at a time, and then they stay home for the same, whatever you put in, whatever you put in as far as work and time, then you get to stay home for that long. The meals are free, laundry is free. They probably earn the same amount of money as I do, but except they work half of the year at a time. So, and they get more quality time of staying home. So I don't know. I've been tempted, man. I've really been tempted to stay here. This guy over here, he's from the Philippines. He's
Hello.
yeah. Believe it or not, he's got a master's degree in biology. So he used to work on the oil field, but he's got sick and tired of cold, so he's staying in the warm place. I don't know, man. I've really been considering staying up here. Really have. Anyway, I'm doing laundry right now, and then I fly out here at 6 p.m. tonight. Me and him will fly out to Fairbanks. So we'll catch you later. Peace. Hey everybody, I just landed here in Anchorage, Alaska. This is the world record moose. Look at the size of this thing. Holy smokies. Look at the comparison to the people around walking here. This thing is between an elephant and a horse or what? It is massive. All right, I'll catch you guys later.